What's going on, man? It's your man, KC Mack, standing here with a legend right here. This guy right here. I'm talking about R&B recording artist, gospel recording artist, community activist, author. I don't know what else I'm missing, but this man right here, the one and only Dorian Paul Williams.
What it do, Casey? Casey, I'm up in the house with you, Mizzle.
Man, no, I'm in the house with you. I'm with you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Man, you got so much going on that, man, y'all don't understand what we had to do to get this interview. We had to go through so many channels.
Ooh-wee.
I mean, with the remote, going through Time Warner just like this, just to sit down and talk to him. He's very busy, but he got so much going on that we actually going to do this in 2 days. That's right, because it's just so much to talk about, we can't cover it all. Man, let's dive right into it.
Yes, sir.
Past, present, future.
Yeah.
Give me something from the past that people might recognize Dorian Paul Williams for, some of his greatest achievements. Give me something in the present that we know that you're doing now, and then something in the future that don't nobody even know what's going on.
Well, so far as the past is concerned, I have to start with working, with a local band, man. It was called Heaven in Houston, Texas, and cutting teeth. You know what I'm talking about? The woodshed. Trying to sharpen the craft and all that kind of thing. And then once we got to a certain point, man, we took off and went to New Orleans, really trying to seek a contract and everything to get a deal and that type of thing. The struggle, Doc, the simple struggle, and was blessed, absolutely blessed, that during an effort of a solo career, I was recording in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and it was a guy his name was Carlos Beck, who was a program director for WBOK in Baton Rouge.
Okay.
And a guy approached me, man, and told me, he said, listen, man, if you record one of my songs, when you finish this record, I'll play your record on the radio. And I said, yes, sir. Shoot. So that was like, I'm talking about an FM station, Doc. So, and as hard as it was, at that particular time, to get on radio, I agreed to it. And so, man, I was working my thing. I had recorded about 8 to 9 songs. And one day, man, this guy, Charlie Wilson, was coming around promoting Gap Band 6. And the hit at that particular time was Outstanding. And so, man, we were so thrilled, man, to know that Carlos had given Charlie my cassette at that time.
Wow.
And during the course of that time, man, Charlie jumped in a limousine and everything, and he was headed back to New Orleans, took a listen to my stuff, turned the limousine back around, told Carlos to get in touch with me. Man, pretty much the rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that was the beginning of Dorian Paul Williams with the Gap Band.
Yes, sir. Boy, and what a time it was. What people don't know, I mean, you see the glitz and the glamour and you see the struggle, but now I'm so thankful that everybody is going to get a chance to really see Charlie the way that he is, because I've never met a more caring individual. I'm talking about, he basically promised me that he was going to take care of me, and he absolutely did that. He took me under his wing. He taught me so much. I mean, just some valuable stuff, man. And I'm forever indebted to him and Uncle Robert, and before he passed away, and Uncle Ronnie. Man, Uncle Ronnie, they don't understand, man. Uncle Ronnie got chopped stop. Okay. That's the elder brother.
Right.
And we got a chance to do some stuff together, and it's just a beautiful history, man.
Okay. Yeah. So from the Gap Band, from the past, it brought you to the present. What you got going on right now?
Man, right now, Doc, like you said, I have a book that I just finished, and it's the second book. Yeah, and it's called For Mother's Sake. And man, I'm so excited about it because it basically chronicles a story of a young man who figured out what he wanted to do early in life, real early. I'm talking about before his teenage years. Went after that thing with tenacity and just all of the confidence and everything in the world. But one thing can happen that can change the course of your direction pretty much forever. And that was a phone call that he got. while he was in Japan doing his thing, touring and everything, that said that his mother had breast cancer. So at that particular point, everything stopped being about him and started being about her, chasing after a record deal to try to get the money to get the best doctors and the best care and all of that kind of thing, because, you know, you found out one of those situations, just like, you know, elderly people do. They pay on insurance policies 40 and 50 years ago, and by the time they really need to use them when they get sick, they're not worth but a few $1,000s. So, you know, it was, man, the book, the reading and the story is just a great story, and I'm hoping that everybody get a chance to, you know, go out and purchase the book and check it out. And then I'm right now in the middle of doing an album to actually support the book, and I'm doing a movement to support it all.
Right.
So, yeah. So it's called the For Mother's Sake Movement.
That's what I was just about to say. I mean, you got, like you said, you got the album with it, you got the book, you got the tour with it. It's more than just a book. It's more than just the album.
Yeah.
It's more than it's a movement.
Yeah, it's a movement.
It's a powerful movement.
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I'm doing it because, you know, as you know, Casey, you interview a lot of people and you're around the country and doing those type of things. Basically, when you look at the news, you don't really see anything positive about us.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's a situation where now it's so much just travesty and heartache that's coming to mothers all over the country, man. I mean, even and abroad. And you know, I look at that stuff and I say, well, wait a minute. Everybody's only interviewing those who do that.
Right.
Why don't I start a movement about fathers and sons and daughters and women who really trying to do the right thing?
Right.
And we trying to connect with each other so that we can change this whole thing, you know? And I'm just tired of it being such, you know, it's so large, all of the negativity that goes on. And I understand news people, you know, sensationalism is always the story. But I tell you what, it's a sensational thing when people get together and do a positive thing too.
That's right.
So that's where I'm at.
Being able to take that and spread that, like we were talking about with the movement, what are some of the dates that you have lined up, or some of the cities that you're going to visit with this tour?
Well, we're kicking off the movement in September, because, you know, breast cancer is October.
Right.
See? So we're going to kick it off in September and go all the way through October. We're going to kick it off on Dallas, Texas.
Right.
Yeah, man, we're kicking it off in D-Town,
Yeah,
baby.
you gotta start it.
Yes, indeed. And so we're going to kick it off in Dallas, and we're going to Oklahoma City. We go to Atlanta. We go to Jacksonville, Florida, and we go to Houston. Because what we're doing, basically, we're going to kick it off with this thing we call 5,000 packages for 5 great reasons. Now, to explain that, in 5 cities, that's where we're going. We expect to do 5,000 packages of what we have, the book, a t-shirt, CD. And that's going to support our 5 great reasons. The 5 great reasons was because I was always taught that when you're going through your valley, you can't just be all concerned about your own love circle. You can basically even give joy to someone outside of that who may be going through a whole lot worse. So what I did was I encompassed, yes, I'm going to support the families that are going through the same type of situation I did by losing my mother to breast cancer. I want to support those families. Second, I want to support military moms who lost their husbands serving the country. I want to support battered women's shelters, because that's all we see today.
Right.
We see us, you know, and that's not the story. So I want to show that concern of how we are concerned about battered women, homeless women's shelters, and then single parent moms. We want to deal with them in a different type of way. We created a scholarship to support all of the children, but it's a special scholarship.
Okay, tell us about that.
It's called the C Average Encouragement Scholarship. C Average Encouragement Scholarship. Now let me tighten this up.
Yeah,
Which one of these cameras?
Yeah, because real quick. Before you jump into it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because that just really pricked me real quick. C Average, because like we know across the country, a lot of these scholarships, you got to have a 19-point gazillion GPA.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and you got to go through so many hoops that you're jumping through and all that.
Yeah.
But you said C average.
Yes, sir. And that's
Go
like I
ahead.
said, I want to appeal. Let me appeal and let me straighten this out, because you got some of those out there talking about,
Right.
oh, you guys are supporting mediocrity. No, sir, and no, ma'am. What this scholarship is trying to encourage those who have went through adversities, who have went through struggles, who have went through things, but they still are maintaining a C average. They still are pushing. They still are trying. AB students, we love you. We are so proud of you. We thank you for doing what you did. But the C average student needs a chance too. So that's what it is. Yeah.
C average.
Yes, sir. C average.
That's just so well needed. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's why I'm a real big fan. First of all, real big fan.
Bless you,
Gotta
man.
say that. And I'm just an admirer of, preparing for this interview. I was like, okay, I know Mr. Dorian Paul Williams. You know, hosted a couple of things, went to see you across
Yeah,
different
indeed.
places like that. But when I really started to do some research and started to see the surmountable work that you're doing and the community and all that, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Because if you've never heard him sing, that alone would be enough to blow you out your socks.
Oh boy.
But when you start to get in deep to the work that he's doing in the community for different people, man, it's just I gotta applaud you on it real quick. You know, I just
We
have to
try.
take that time.
We trying so hard, man. We're trying so hard.
You also got something with fathers.
Yes, indeed.
You know, you talked about the book
Yes.
first, but it's the actual foundation that goes with it.
Yes. It's called the Fathers Who Will Foundation.
Fathers Who Will.
And once again, it really is a situation to where I'm trying to bring homage, I'm trying to bring light, I'm trying to bring some actual deserved credit to the fathers and the men out there who are doing it right, man. They doing it right. And I know a lot of people are like, so why would you name your foundation the Fathers Who Will Foundation? Well, our mission statement is, we're the fathers who will because they say that we won't. Simple as that. We're going to be dealing with men who are doing what they're supposed to do, who are taking care of their children, who are doing positive things in the community. And our foundation is inclusive of the women who support us. You see? So, you know, we're bringing it together. Yes, sir. Because we can't do it, ladies. I can't make it without you.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Me neither.
Can't make it without you. Yeah, I had to.
yeah, me too. I was with you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Man, this album.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Wait.
What goes on in Mr. Dorian Paul Williams' mind when he's sitting down with the pen, the pad, or the phone? You know, it's 2000 now, so
Oh, wow.
So you know, in the new millennium,
Yeah,
so everything's
man.
electronical now.
Yes, sir.
When you're sitting down ready to write,
Oh, wow.
what goes on?
I tell
Up
you
there.
what. I tell you what, man. That's an intriguing type of thing. You know, I have. I really take what you call a concept. I love doing conceptual albums. That means from start to finish, I'll take you on a journey with me. I'm so influenced by different genres of music. You know, my mentor started way early with a gentleman named Conrad Johnson out of Cashmere High School in Houston. They did a movie on him called Thunder Soul. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but get a chance and go see Thunder Soul. It's a bomb. I was in it. I promise you.
Oh, so
Doc.
we got to add acting to it.
Oh,
Acting to the resume. Acting to the resume.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Jeremy. But let me be on the stage play, man. The Divine Inheritance. I want to throw a little plug out there. But yeah, man, Thunder Soul gave us. It talks about our high school and how we were so advanced in music that the band literally went to Japan to a jazz festival and won. We talking about 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. And I guess they kind of thought it was, some kind of fluke.
Right.
So they invited us to Europe, and we won again.
Right.
So I mean, that was such a powerful influence on my particular journey, and gave me such an insight on how to do and develop my music and how to develop sound. And then, of course, to get with Charlie Wilson, oh my God, he just, I look at him kind of like a shoe shiner. He just took what I had and shined it up in so many different ways. You know what I mean? But man, this album is called Life Stories, and I am so excited about it because I'm thinking that I'm going to get the opportunity to literally do some duet stuff with some of my favorite people. And I'm talking about somebody like Terry Jackson and Terry Mays and Chris Turner.
Oh, yeah.
And then my boy Bryant Courtney Wilson, who literally lives in Houston. And so Bryant, I'm coming, B. I'm coming to talk with you. And then I've got several others, man, that I'm hoping that I get the opportunity to do some stuff with, some background vocals with Phil Wade and just, man, I'm really excited about it, and I'm like halfway through with it now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, halfway through with it now. So, we can look for it prayerfully in 1st of August.
1st of August.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So is it going to kind of line up with the whole tour thing?
Yes.
Going? Okay.
Yes. And maybe I can get some kind of little talking and whatnot. Introduction, Casey Mack. I don't know. He's busy and everything. I'm not sure.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Holla.
Hello? Okay, yeah. That was my management. She just told me I'm free.
Yeah.
So whenever,
Yes, sir.
whatever you got going on. And real quick, man, before we get up out of here. 10 years from now, where is Mr. Dorian Paul Williams going to be? 10 years.
Man, I tell you what. I am prayerful that 10 years from now, I would have relinquished what I'm doing right now with this movement, because this is going to be an annual movement. And I'm hoping that Chelsea and Dorian Jr. take this over and really just take it to even a more extreme height. I'm hoping that they continue this particular legacy that I'm trying to establish. I'm hoping that Tyler and Hannah would, at that particular point, have stepped into the realms of supporting community activists as things and really just being what I'm trying to be. I mean, I'm not perfect, nobody is, but I know one thing, I'm just trying to do the best that I can. And I'm hoping that they take this over and, that I'm still, really kind of effective in kingdom work, wherever they need to use me, I'm hoping that I step, because hey, I'm still running 2 miles, trying to handle all of that, you know what I'm saying? So
I don't know nothing about that. Matter of fact, this interview is over.
Yeah.
He's talking about exercising.
I'm trying to stay where, man, I'm trying to work while it's day.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Well, look, man, like I said, this is just day one. We got so much more stuff to get into, so much fun things to talk to Mr. Dorian Paul Williams about. Man, but real quick, give me your social media network, websites, anything that they can find you, follow you.
Okay. Listen, everybody. We really want to make this thing be a powerful, impacting movement. And so what we want you to do is please go to www.formothersake.com. That's www.formothersake.com. We set up a situation where we've got various different packages that you can purchase. You can put the book with a t-shirt or a CD. You can put the book together in packages and just support the effort. We've got a donate button there that you can help us to get ready for September, because I'm spending a whole week in each one of those cities. I'm going to the shelters. I'm going to the various different places in the community. We're going to hold different book signings in each city that we go to, but on the last day, we're doing something that's called the Party Mixer. It's a book signing / listening party mixer, and we going off. You heard me? I mean, it may be a situation where I do just what we talking about, sing stuff from the past.
Ooh.
and bring us up to the future.
Ooh.
So we're trying to put that thing together, and you'll get details by going to the site, www.formothersake.com, and you'll really get an idea of everything that we're doing, and we sure need your support.
You got Twitter, you got Instagram, yeah.
Man, they
Facebook,
put me on there. You know, I got a man. Boy, look, I got a, my operations manager. His name is Anthony Weeks, and he's in Atlanta. And I told Anthony, I said, man, now you know, I'm a producer, I'm a writer, I'm an author, I'm a father, I'm a friend. I don't know how many other things I'll be able to do with all this tweeting and
Right.
all that other stuff, but hey, if it works to support the tour, I'll do it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely. But wait, we appreciate you, Mr. Dorian Paul Williams, for this time. Like I said, we still got a whole nother day, y'all. This is just day one. We're
Yes,
just breaking the ice. So we gonna have some fun with him tomorrow, man. And just do what you've been doing for years, baby. All right,
Appreciate
man.
you, K-Mac.
Oh man, you already know it's your man KC Mack. We out.